Hi TK, this is Michael from BetterTOEFLScores.com, free high quality TOEFL lessons. And I'm going to listen to some pronunciation practice you sent me. So you're one of my TOEFL speaking bootcamp course students, right? So I have the pronunciation here. Okay, I have what you're going to read here, focusing on those vowels, right? So give me a quick second here. Let me make sure I can get this right. Okay, let's see how you did on this. So you're focusing on the big I and the little I, as in the words pit, peat, mit, meat. Okay, here we go.
How would you like to have a time machine that could take back anywhere over the past 300,000 years?
No, you didn't say that can take you back, right? So how would you like to have a time machine that could take you back anywhere over the past 300,000 years? So when you're reading, don't miss any words in there.
You could see what the world was like when ice sheets 1,000 feet thick blanketed Canada and Northern Europe, when the Indonesian volcano
Now, you didn't say or when the Indonesian volcano blew its top.
blew its top in the largest volcanic eruption of the last half-million years.
Okay, so I think the sound, you're getting the two sounds there, but you still had some trouble reading the actual paragraph. So you need to work on that. Just make sure you're not leaving out any necessary words in there. And you can compare your recording to the recording I have in the accent reduction video there. In this next paragraph, you're focusing on the F and the V consonant sounds.
Researchers have continued Pavlov experiments with classical conditioning using other subjects such as people.
Wait a minute, let me go back to the beginning one more time.
Years. What is interesting is that
I would say what is interesting is, I would pause after that second verb. What is interesting is, and then that researchers have continued Pavlov's experiments with classical conditioning.
researchers have continued Pavlov experiments
Pavlov's
with classical conditioning using other subjects such as people. They discovered humans are conditioned to very similar methods.
Good. I liked your pacing right there. They discovered humans are conditioned to very similar methods. So I like how you pause right before the dependent clause. You could have said they discovered that humans are conditioned to, and let me check your pronunciation of the V there. Give me a minute.
With classical conditioning using other subjects such as people. They discovered humans are conditioned to very similar methods.
And then pronounce the V a little bit more vibration. Very.
For example, after a sound was continually combined with eating potato chips, college students came to salivate in reaction to the sound alone. Researchers have learned that many different
No. Get the pacing. Researchers have learned that many different organisms can be conditioned to respond to practically any stimuli, such as lights, sounds, or tastes.
organisms can be conditioned to respond to practically any stimuli, such as lights, sounds, or tastes.
Good. I like your tone. You varied your tone on the items in the series, so that's a good strategy. I think overall, you can probably work on the V just a little bit more salivate. Very similar method. So I think you're about 80% on that sound. The F is very easy. Pacing was not bad. You can practice a little bit more. If I was reading it, I might read it something like this. Let me just do the first two paragraphs. What is interesting is, let me do the first two sentences. What is interesting is that researchers have continued Pavlov's experiments with classical conditioning using other subjects such as people. They discovered humans are conditioned to very similar methods. For example, after sound was continually combined with eating potato chips, college students came to salivate in reaction to the sound alone. Researchers have learned that many different organisms can be conditioned to respond to practically any stimuli, such as lights, sounds, or tastes. All right, keep up the good work, buddy. Thank you for all of your efforts so far. You're very motivated. Between doing the writing and the speaking practice together, I can tell you I got a good feeling that you're going to get a very high TOEFL score. All right, thank you.